Hello from Gaza. My name is Mohammed Azaiza. I'm the field coordinator of Gisha Maslak. Gisha is an Israeli human rights organization founded in 2005 and work to promote the freedom of movement for Palestinian residents. Gisha used the legal assistance and advocacy to protect the freedom of movement for Gaza residents. Today, we wanted to talk about the peaceful protest which happens since 2 weeks until now, because the Gazians asking for their rights to return back to the border of 1948. First of all, I wanted to talk about Gaza. Gaza is 365 kilometers with nearly 2 million live inside it, the most populated density area in the world. Gaza population, half of them is under the age of 18. What's happening beside the borders? In the 30th of March, the refugees in Gaza and the Gazian people decided to making a peaceful protest to again asking for their rights to return back to their land and their homes. But there is a different picture for Gaza beside the goal of this demonstration. The picture is about the Gaza blockade, which is imposed upon Gaza since 2007 until now. And it drives and changes Gaza into a big prison. Look at the indicators right now. We're talking about 43% of unemployment. We're talking about 46% of employment among the graduated students and youth in Gaza City. And also, the infrastructure is very bad. 97% of aquifer water is unhealthy. Also, 100 millions of untreated sewage is flooded every day to Gaza beach, which harm and making the swimming for the people in Gaza also very difficult. The electricity, the Gaza experienced the cutting of electricity since 2006 until now, and we come to the day today that we experience 4 hours of electricity, following that a 12 hours of cutting of the electricity. But this is also lead us to come again to what happened beside the borders. There are unarmed protesters who come beside the defense, far away from the defense, 300 meters, and they don't hold any types of gun, don't make any dangers upon the IDF soldiers. But the IDF soldiers shot them directly without any types of respect for the international human rights law. The life in Gaza is very difficult. The life in Gaza is something impossible. Who drives a youth or a teenagers to come to the defense, to the 0 meters from the defense, while he know exactly that the soldiers will shoot them? Because these teenagers and this youth believes that life and death in Gaza is the same, because Gaza is mainly closed. Rafah borders with the Egyptian is closed totally, and also air crossing with the Israeli sides is, I can say, mainly closed because of the complicated criteria for passing. The sea is closed also, and there is no way for people to survive. What are our looking for what we are looking in Gaza, what we need from the activists and from the helpers, what we need from American Jewish. We need from them to making more campaigns to uncover the truth and the reality of Gaza, and to say that this is the time to stop the blockade upon Gaza. When the Israeli governments put the blockade upon Gaza in 2007, they said that we wanted to gain a security for the Israeli people. But the clear achievements of this policy now, that the people is going to the defense and wanted to die because they cannot live in Gaza. So where the security? Yesterday was a Friday. We lost 10 new people killed and around thousands are injured. Many of them are injured by live fire. Yesterday also, one of the killed people was a journalist who were assigned, said that he's a journalist, but this is not making any cause for the IDF snipers to shoot him directly without any mercy. And the Friday before, we lost 20 and around 1,500 were injured, and half of them is still inside the hospitals and looking for health care. The situation in Gaza become very difficult. I think this is the times for all the free people and all over the world to put their efforts to also to put the pressure on their inside their country in order to put the pressure on the Israeli governments to try to think more about what happens. The IDF soldiers should know that they have to be accountable regarding what happened beside the borders. The IDF spokesman speaks that Hamas is there, but you may see all the video in the social media, and you see like an armed guy who ran in an open area, ran away from the fires, from the shooting, but unfortunately they shot them directly and they killed them. This is something impossible. This is something harming the international human rights law, and this is something have to be stopped. The people going there because, again, they believe that life and death in Gaza is the same, and they want to change the current situation of Gaza. Thank you.